I'm live because okay, so let me just check if Telusko learning is live yet. So we went live after a long time. I guess it's 2 weeks now. So last week I failed to go live because of some other reason, and today also I was not feeling well. I was thinking to take a live on Sunday, but then just to not disturb the routine we have, so we are going live here. So I hope the color is good, the light is good. How is it like? Good. Okay, perfect. So if you just it's good. Okay, so let's pick up the question. So today we are going to talk about some different topics, and we are also going to talk about. Okay, just hold on. Okay, someone is at the door, but I don't know who. Okay, let's ignore that. So we'll pick up the questions, and there are so many things to talk about today. We'll talk about the new videos which are coming on the platform. So soon, in fact, I guess from last few days you have not seen my videos, right? I was not able to upload videos continuously, so I was uploading video, once in 3 days, at least from last 1 week. For multiple reasons, because I'm also working on some other things which you will be seeing soon, and I was busy with some learning stuff as well. And as I promised, we are going to start with blockchain as well. It's been a long time, so I'm saying we'll start with blockchain. The thing is, I was waiting for the perfect content, because I have seen a lot of content on blockchain, on YouTube, on other platforms, but they're not good. Trust me. Okay, when I say they're not good, it's just that I don't feel like learning from them. Okay, so I was doing some research, and then I came up with different concepts, and then so once things are clear in my mind, I can make good videos, right? So that's one thing. Okay, so I can see 200 people are watching this. Come on, guys. If you just like my live session, just leave a like button there. So good news is blockchain is on the way, and the problem is, I was thinking just to start uploading videos without informing you, but I'm a bit lazy. So the thing is, the thing is, it is getting delayed along. So in fact, I was supposed to start this by second week of September. Now we are at the end of September. I've still not started it because I want deadlines, right? So let me promise you, as I did with Python, if you remember. So I said I will be finishing Python in 3 weeks, and then I started with Python. It took me 1.5 months, but quality matters, right? So the more quality you have, it will take much time. The same goes for blockchain. We'll be starting blockchain from next week. Okay, so I'm not promising you that I'll be uploading videos every day, but then the videos will be started from next week, and you will be amazed to learn this new tech. Okay, and that too with a perfection, that too with a good quality. I will try my best to give you the best content available for blockchain. Okay, so that's one announcement. Okay, so I guess there's so many people watching this. Come on, guys, hit that like button there. I don't know if people are liking the video. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so if you enjoy this whole session, that hit that like button, because that's what motivates me to come live after a long day or weekend. Okay, so let's go with the next thing, which is so in fact from last few days, in fact, not just days, from last few years, the moment I started uploading videos on Java, when I started uploading videos on Kotlin, and then Python as well, I was getting a lot of requests for JavaScript as well. In fact, in live session as well, I do get a lot of requests for JavaScript, right? And I know a lot of people are waiting for JavaScript videos on this platform. There's only one trick here. I'm not that good with JavaScript, okay? It's not that I cannot teach JavaScript. I can teach JavaScript because I've done that in different companies. So as a corporate trainer, when I used to go for trainings, sometimes we don't have a choice, okay? So normally I love Java to teach. I love Java frameworks like Spring, Hibernate. So when I go for different companies, so like MNCs as well, so they prefer that I will teach Java. But then in some companies, I don't have a choice. So if I'm teaching Java, they also ask me to teach JavaScript. So I do that, okay? So I'm not that happy teaching JavaScript, but I do that, okay? But to teach online, to put videos on this platform, I wanted someone who is good with JavaScript. And that's where we are doing a collab for JavaScript. But who is it? From when we are going to start with JavaScript, that you will know in next few days. Okay, maybe by tomorrow I will update you on community tab. So yes, JavaScript is here. Okay, so I hope you're excited for JavaScript as well. I'm excited because I'll be learning JavaScript again. Now, why you have to learn JavaScript? There are a lot of reasons for that, right? We have JavaScript is not just a simple, what do you say, a language now, right? It's not just a client-side programming. There's so much to it, right? We have backend programming, we have mobile programming using JavaScript. In fact, machine learning. So again, we'll be updating that by tomorrow. So if you're excited for for JavaScript on this platform, hit that like button. Come on, guys, motivate me. Okay, just to update, I was not feeling well today. I was having this fever, and then I thought let's go live Sunday, but then it started live, so let's do it. And I can feel energy now because I'm talking to you. Okay, so that's one thing. So JavaScript will be coming, and now it's time to pick up the questions. And where are the questions, guys? Okay, live chat. So let's pick up the question. The question is mathematical knowledge that is required for machine learning and data science. For machine learning, so I'm not that into machine learning, but I guess calculus, then all the calculus concept, then statistics for data science. So those things are much required. In fact, what I feel is, if you really want to know the prerequisites for machine learning, start machine learning. Okay, so just go to Coursera, just go to EDX, and start doing machine learning course. In fact, in the first few videos, they will mention, hey, this is the prerequisite. Pause the series and go back and then learn those mathematical concepts. That's what I do. Okay, so if I want to learn something new, I just start with this series. I don't even check for, I don't even check if what are the prerequisites. So start with it, and day by day they will update you with the new stuff. Okay. Are you feeling okay now? Kind of. I'm not 100% now, but then minute by minute, looking at your comments, I'm feeling motivated. So I'm feeling good. I don't know what will happen after this session, but as of now, I'm feeling good. Okay, next question. How to do visual things on Python? Okay, when I say visual things, you're talking about the GUI. So for that, we have a framework. So just go to Google and search for GUI framework for Python, and you will get it. I will try to make videos. Okay, I will try because there are so many things lined up. If you remember, when I started with Python series, I mentioned that I will be only making core Python videos. Okay, the language fundamentals. I was not going to upload videos on frameworks. I was not going to upload videos on web frameworks. It was only core language, because that is something which is very important, right? So once you know the language, it is easier to learn frameworks as well, right? Okay, so but I will try. Okay, thank you so much for your Python videos. So thank you so much. It's one of the best work which I did on any series, and so it's great. Okay, Big Shot says on weekend programming meetup in Mumbai. I also asked the same on Facebook. You're not replying. Okay, the thing is, there are a lot of people, they post, they keep messaging me on Facebook, and I love it. Okay, the moment I open my Facebook, I can see so many messages. Right. The only problem there is, there are more than there are so many messages. It's difficult to select which one to reply, and then I do reply some chat. Is not that I don't reply any, but sometimes I do miss some comments. I do miss some chat because there are so many chats available, and I don't spend much time on Facebook nowadays because I'm busy with other stuff. The moment you go to Facebook, it consumes a lot of your time because we have this habit of scroll down, right? But I'm trying my best to reply as much as possible. Sometimes yes, the chat goes down, and sometimes I feel the chat which is happening is not productive for both the parties, right? So I don't reply to those chats. But the moment you have a question, the moment you have, let's say, meetup, the moment you have, let's say, college invitations, I do reply, right? Because that's something which is very productive. And the moment if I have a question on career guidance, I do that. Okay, I'm not saying I reply to everyone, but I try my best to reply as many people as possible. And I guess, Big Shot, I remember your chat on Facebook that we should be doing a Mumbai meetup every weekend, and that sounds like a good idea because I'm in Mumbai. I can do this live meetup every week. That's a very good idea. The only problem is logistics. Okay, so from where you will get the classes, because we need a good class or good room so that we can do a meetup. Second is who will take the in charge, okay, or who will take the charge to inform everyone about the meetup and then those stuff. So if you are able to lead, I'm very happy to do that. So of course we can do that. Okay, sir, you said you are changing your logo. That's a good point, you know. So last week I've announced that I'll be changing the logo. There is one little problem here. So I requested a lot of people to submit their logos, and amazingly, I got so many logos, right? It's more than 50, I guess. So I get more than 50 logo, and they're amazing. But there's only one problem. Okay, there are multiple problems. The first problem which I was facing is I wanted something very simple, and the logos which you have submitted, they are very, fancy, and it's amazing. Okay, so if you talk about year 2005, 2006, those logos, make sense. But the logo which I wanted is very simple because I want to print T-shirts, I want to print merchandise. So, having a fancy logo will not make that impact. So I'm going for a simple logo. The second problem is, I guess some people they copied the logo from some online logo, logo making tool, and maybe they might raise a copyright issue. Because I don't know, I'm not that much into copyrights. I don't know from where you're getting the logos, so that's something I'm facing issue, and I cannot even talk to every one of them. What's happening? So from last 1 week, my team we were having this discussion. Okay, which logo to select, and that's where one of the team member. So she suggested that we can go with a logo which is already there on the website. Okay, so just go to website. There is a logo in center. Just observe that and something the new logo will look like. Okay, we are still in the process of modifying it, making a more logo format. But yes, with the logo, so one of the best logo I will share that on community tab as well, which will not be official logo for Telusko, but then I will be sharing that logo and the person who had submitted that on the community tab. Plus, I'll be also sharing one tagline which was amazing. In fact, not one, we got multiple taglines which are amazing. But one of them I liked. I will share that as well on the community tab. Maybe by Monday or Tuesday I will do that. Okay. Please, sir, have a seminar in Kolkata. Okay, so we are planning for multiple meetups, as I mentioned, but due to certain works, certain projects on hand, I cannot travel now. But I'm still trying to take a gap so that I can travel different cities. Like I'm trying to go to Pune now because it's nearby to Mumbai, so I can do that everything in one day. Because we also have a seminar in one of the college, so I can do that. I can do the college seminar plus meetup in one day. The same way, if I get invitation from Kolkata, I can arrange 2 days trip to Kolkata because that's I can do. 2 days is something I can take out from my work. So let's see. It's a long waiting for Kolkata. And yes, if you want me in your college for a seminar, I would love to come because on Facebook I do get a lot of comments that request to come to their college, but it should be official, right? It should be official. So if you want to invite me on in your college, then send me a mail at teluskotraining@gmail.com. So it's teluskotraining@gmail.com. So send the invitation, okay? Not from your ID, from your college ID. Okay, so I'm ready to come. As I mentioned, I don't charge for the seminars, but travel is something you have to manage. And this is not the first time I'm doing that. So it's been 4 years now. 4 years, right? I started in 2014, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so that my first seminar was in 2014. It was a different topic, so every year I change my topics. That's what I love. So every year I focus on something. Example, last year I was focusing more. I was focusing more on freelancing, more focusing more on. This year and this year I'm focusing on something else, right? So every year I'm focusing on some other things. Okay. Next question. Which language choose for app development, Java or Kotlin? It's your choice again, as I mentioned, right? So there are so many things there's so many languages available for Android, right? We can go for Kotlin, we can go for Java. Now we have Flutter, which works on iOS and Android, a cross-platform technology on a framework. And then we have hybrid solutions as well. Which one to choose? In terms of speed, always go for native, let's say Java or Kotlin. I don't know much about Flutter because we are still into process, because the project which we are working on now, it is based on Flutter. So my team is working, they are doing POC just to see will it work on the project which we are working, because we have certain options available. We can go for Android with Java and then Swift iOS, but then instead of having two different languages, two different technology, we are looking for one. So maybe we can go for Ionic, or we can go for Flutter. The only problem with Flutter now, which we feel, is the community support. Okay? Because we have a huge community support when it comes to Ionic framework, but that's not the case with Flutter. So we are still in that process. Once we feel Flutter suits our project best, I will also make videos for Flutter as well, the same way I did with Python, right? We'll make it amazing, don't worry. So we have a question, Rupa. Yeah, so we got one more question. Okay, so my surgery says, okay, so it's been a long time I have talked to my surgery. So I hope you're doing good, Saurabh. It's been a long time. So yeah, so when I'll be coming to Bhopal, I'm still into planning because I promised you I'll be coming in this year. I will do that, okay? So surely, may not be for a meetup, may not be for the college seminar, but to meet you, don't worry. So we'll surely meet. Or maybe when next time when you come to Mumbai, do visit, because last time when you came to Mumbai, you just went without meeting me. That's very bad. Okay.
You went.
Oh yeah, I was not in city, right? Oh, last time when my surgery came, I was in Hyderabad, I guess. My bad. Okay, so next, Naveen sir, may I invite you to my college? Yes, just send me a mail on telusko@gmail.com. We'll surely try to, adjust something there. Okay, so what should I learn after MCA? So why you have to learn something after MCA when you can learn something during MCA? So what I would suggest is start learning something when you are doing MCA, and there's so many options, and that's where this. So okay, just to update you, I have not discussed this on this platform because from last 1 month or maybe 2 months, I'm doing this. So I'm on a mission. Okay, so I'm visiting different colleges now for one purpose. The problem is there's so many people, they cannot decide which technology to choose. Okay, so some people like Java, some people like machine learning, some people like blockchain, and not everything suits for everyone, right? Example, some people don't feel comfortable with machine learning because their interest is something else. Some people don't prefer blockchain because they're preferring something else. So how do you decide which one to select? And that's where I'm going to different colleges just to give this seminar. Okay, how do you decide which technology to choose? So we have created a framework, the entire set of frameworks. Frameworks, and I say a set of questions and set of workshops, and that's where you can decide. So if you want this type of seminars in your college, let me know that as well. So I would say if you're doing MCA, go for machine learning, go for you can also go for blockchain. That's your choice. Sir, you know Telugu? Yes, I know Telugu. I can understand. The problem is I am born and brought up in Mumbai. So most of my friends, they are Maharashtrian, they are from North, they are from different cities, right? So we prefer Hindi language and English language, right? So I don't talk much into in Telugu language. So there's one more thing. I'm not a big fan of languages, like human languages. I'm a big fan of programming languages. So I speak. I can do multiple languages in computer. Example, I know around 15 languages, 15 programming languages, but then only 2 social languages, the human language which we have. So, okay, Bhaskar Jyoti Datta says your monthly earning. Okay. Okay, so we have a very common answer for this, So I earn enough to survive. I earn enough to enjoy my life, right? But then for me, money was never a matter. Okay, so money was not a first parameter for me. It was, am I doing something which I enjoy? Am I doing something which I can give back to society, right? So that's what I'm planning for. So from last 4 years on YouTube, my main target was, in fact, not just on YouTube, but when I go to different seminars, when I go for corporate training as well. I was not doing this everything for money. I was doing more it for my personal satisfaction, and so that I can help, I can help people so that they can grow. And normally when you help people to grow, you grow yourself, right? That's what I'm doing from the last 4 years. And yes, money is important, but that is a secondary point for me. The first part is, am I doing something which I love? Am I doing something which I am enjoying? And then money is the second part. So yes, I do earn good amount. I do earn enough so that I can survive. Yes, on the second hand, the moment I say business, I'm not making profit in business, but I'm earning enough so that I can survive, not in a part of business. So we are still into that process of creating different business models so that we can actually get profit for the business, so that we can provide you good content in future as well. Because if you have more investment, if you have more money with you, you can do much more investment, and we can improve the quality of education. Right? Example, the phone from which we are going live, it's a very costly phone. The lights which we are using, they are costly. The machine which I'm using for editing, they are costly, because the reason why I wanted a high-end machine. So basically, the editing machine which we are using now, it costed me around 1 lakh rupees. It's a basic machine in editing, okay? So it costed me 1 lakh rupees. The reason I invested that amount, because I wanted to make a quality videos, and you cannot make a quality videos with just any machine, right? Because you need animations, you need a face with a green screen. So that's why we need money, right? So we are in that process of changing this business model so that I can make more quality videos. Okay, so if you're enjoying this session, hit that like button there, everyone. That's what motivates me to go live again and again. Let me pick up the next question there. Okay, so Gordo says, I feel confused about content of website. Do freelancing client provide content, or do need to make it myself? It depends, So I did that once. So when you have a client with you, sometimes you both have to work together, because even your client don't know sometimes what they want in the website. They just want website so that they can compete with other company, right? I remember I was working on one of the e-commerce website few years back, and then so the client was not knowing what content to put on the website. So he said, okay, just go to Flipkart, and then whatever is there on the Flipkart website, just copy it. Okay, that's something which we don't like, but then client says copy it, so we don't have a choice, right? Sometimes you work with client, because after some time we had a talk with client, and then we said, okay, instead of copying from something, we can create our own content. So client and we sat together and we decided what content to put. On the other hand, there are some projects which everything was built by us. So we were supposed to hire a content writer who will write the content for the website. So it's all depend. That is where you have to plan. You have to talk to your client. Okay, so you have to take the requirements. You have to understand what a client want and what a client can provide to you, and based on that as well, you give your what do you say, quotation, how much you want to charge. Okay. Okay, so we got a super chat from Rajendra. Thank you so much for super chat. It definitely helps. So we got a super chat from Rajendra, and then no question. That's fine. Okay, so Nandu says, oh, it's because. Okay, so Nandu says Java 11 is paid. How? Okay, so I have made a video on this last month, I guess. Is it last month? Or maybe the first week of this month. So I made a video on Java 11, is it paid or free? Because the problem is, a lot of people are getting confused that Java 11 is paid. See, Java JDK, okay, so when you say Java, Java is not paid, okay? Java in general is free, it's open source, and anyone can use it. On the other hand, we have JDK, right? Now, JDK is a compiler, it's a development kit provided by different companies. One of them is Oracle. Okay, so Oracle have their own JDK. We have Open JDK, and then we have different companies who have their own JDK available. Okay. Now, the thing is, out of all these JDKs, we have one JDK which is Oracle JDK, which is paid. Okay, you have to pay to Oracle to use Oracle JDK if you are using it for commercial use. But mark my words, it's commercial use. If you're using Java for your personal use, if you're using Oracle JDK for your personal use, let's say you are in a college now and you are learning Java, you don't have to pay for it. If you're building a project for the college, you don't have to pay for it. But yes, the moment you say you are working for a company, and company use JDK for the commercial use, because in company we don't have just JDK. Okay, we have so many other stuff. Okay, so when you work on big projects. So when you work on big projects, we need performance tuning tool, we need monitoring tools, and for that, Oracle will charge you. When I say charge you, they will not charge you, they will charge the industry. And trust me, for industries, they are ready to pay any amount, okay? So you, as a developer, you don't have to pay for it. But yes, if you have your own company and if you're using Java to work on that, of course you have to pay. But then we do have an option, right? We have OpenJDK, we have some other JDKs available. Use that, and trust me, OpenJDK it's almost same as Oracle JDK. Yes, if you want extra support from Oracle, that's what you have to pay. You don't want to support, right? Now, same goes for Linux as well. In fact, Red Hat. Red Hat gives you the Linux distribution for free. So you can use Red Hat Fedora for free. But the moment you want services, the moment you want support, you have to pay to them, right? So open source simply doesn't mean free, okay? So open source products are free, but the moment you want a support, that's where you have to pay. Example, my videos are free. So all my videos on YouTube are free. But the moment if you want extra support, I will charge you, right? I will not provide my support to you for free, right? That's the thing. So don't worry, Oracle is still, Java is still safe. It has a bit of, in fact, I will make one more video on this so that, it will make much more sense to everyone. And I don't know what's wrong with Java nowadays. In fact, not Java, but then people. There are people who love Java. There are people who hate Java. We don't have people who have normal, normal emotions or feelings for Java. So some people love it. Example, I love Java. There are some people who hate Java, right? And the moment you love Java, you will defend Java from every end. And if you hate Java, you will try to blame Java from every end. It depends upon you. Do you want to go for facts or do you want to go for that emotions? Okay, so we got one more super chat here from Rajendra again. Thank you so much, Rajendra, for super chat. And the question is there scope for UI path developer? Of course, there's scope, right? So we have scope for everything. It's just that there are some domains where you have to be best. There are some domains where you have to know the technology. Example, if you want to get into blockchain, if you want to get into machine learning, you should know it, okay? You don't have to master in it. The moment you say Android, the moment you say UI, the moment you say web programming, you need to master in that because we have a competition. In terms of machine learning, blockchain, we don't have competition now. So you just have to know it. So yes, scope is everywhere. It's just that which domain you're selecting. So if you're saying UI, it's great. You just have to be creative with that, that's it. Okay, so last 2 minutes, because I'm not that good today, so I'm not 100% to answer all the questions. So last 2 minutes and then we are done. Okay, so Nandu says, I'm using very long time Chennai meetup. Okay, so you're waiting for Chennai meetup. So yeah, we'll do that as well. We'll do the Chennai meetup as well. Okay, so I'll make a video on blockchain. That's what is coming from next week. Blockchain, oh. Okay, so from next week, we are going to start with multiple series. One of them is blockchain, one of them is JavaScript, and then maybe we'll start with one more series. Let's see how that goes. Okay, when coming on, so in Jaipur, let's see how thing goes. Maybe if you have college invitation from Jaipur, or maybe if you have a meetup, let's see how we can go that. Yeah, blockchain, yay. AngularJS is good, of course it is good. Microservices on Java, yes. Okay, so that's one of the thing which I'm looking for, microservices. Let's see how that goes, microservices. You never know. Come on guys, if you are enjoying these sort of sessions, hit that like button. What's wrong with you today? Maybe you are into that live session so much that you forgot to click that like button there. Is it? Okay, so Java frameworks videos, it's not planned, but maybe you never know. You never know. So last one question and then we are good to go. Okay, Radio Mafia says, is monitoring human emotions on education platform good for user privacy like webcam, face? No, it's not a good thing, okay? The thing is, yes, there are so many things which are, example, let's say whatever app you're using now, they are observing you, they are recording all your moves, right? Example, the moment you use Siri, the moment you use any app, they are monitoring you, right? Maybe your fingerprint scanner, your emotions, Facebook play with your emotions, Google play with your emotions, right? That's an important thing. So those days are gone where these companies used to provide you services. Now it's more about how can they play with your mind, how can they motivate you to buy something, how can they motivate to vote for some political party. That's what's happening. Now for online platform, this is one thing which I was also thinking. how can we understand users' emotions so that we can teach them in that way? Example, some people are excited to learn, some people are depressed while they're learning because they feel they're not learning. This is something we can do, right? So we can analyze their face and then we can detect if they're enjoying the series or not. Example, if you're watching my videos, I don't even know if you're enjoying my series, right? Some people do comment, some people do like the videos, some people dislike the videos. Maybe they just hate the content, that's why maybe they just hate me, that's why they dislike, or maybe they don't understand my content, that's why they dislike. I want to know what is happening, right? So maybe I will make a software. The moment you watch my video, I will observe you. I can understand what is happening so that next time I can make different videos. Maybe I can give you personalized videos based on your emotions. Is it good? No, right? You are affecting user privacy. But what if the moment they install the software, you give them this notice, okay? So all your emotions will be observed. Do you want to on? Do you want to turn it on or off? If you give that choice, that's a good thing. If a user says, hey, use my emotions, it's good for me, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so up my site, 20, oh, sorry. Oh, so here's super chat. Okay, thank you so much for super chat. So that's it, everyone. It's been, so almost half an hour now. There's one more thing from Rajendra. What is Git? So I do have a video on Git, so do check it out. So search for Git Telusko and you will be getting it. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this session. Let me know in the chat window and hit that like button if you enjoyed it. We'll again go live next week with maybe for 1 hour. And as usual, I will try to answer your questions. So that's it, everyone. Bye.